A lot of shit happened. The Game Awards were Thursday night. And, I've been to that a few times, but I haven't gone to the last couple. I was all set to go last year.
Yeah.
And then the fires happened, and it was like, oh, yeah, the freeways are dodgy. I was like, nah, I'm not going to mess with that.
Oh, so were we not invited this year?
No. I mean, I got a thing about
you weren't. Oh. I would have gone.
What are you saying?
What would you have done at the Game Awards?
Loved every second of it.
Oh.
You didn't you watched it at home on Twitch?
Yeah, you did that from home.
Yeah.
That's all good.
I watched it from home.
Well, I was going to say, I always give Jeff Keighley props because Jeff Keighley, a lot of people don't realize he's the one that does that show. Like, there's still a lot of mentality that Game Award show is like still like a corporate Spike TV, like Viacom thing. It's not like he took that from that whole entity and he's doing it himself. And I think he legitimately tries and does a really good job of trying to find that right balance of, it has to be commercial to a degree, but then has a lot of awesome announcements and
it gets better and better every year.
Yeah, he really does a good job. But I will say this year, I thought he did a great job with the show.
Yeah.
This is the first year though that I think the announcements did not appeal to my taste in video games. I don't think there was even one that because I never played stuff from like Obsidian or Anthem. Anthem is who's developing Anthem?
That's
I'm blanking out.
BioWare.
Yeah, all of that stuff was not in my
come on, Ultimate
wheelhouse.
Alliance 3.
But yeah, I was gonna say the most I could say is Ultimate Alliance 3 being a Switch exclusive and being made by Team Ninja.
Yeah,
that was crazy. So I'll say that was pretty.
As soon as it came on screen, like with the HUD around the character and everything, I knew. I was like, holy shit! It's been like a long time since an Ultimate Alliance.
And the fact that Nintendo's got it.
Yeah.
Nintendo's publishing it.
Yeah.
That is blowing my mind.
My first thought though is like, this doesn't look that great. And I was like, is this a cell phone game? Oh no, Switch exclusive.
Yeah.
But I get it. Ultimate Alliance was always kind of like you're way zoomed out.
Yeah.
It's like tiny little characters.
Yeah.
So I think maybe that trailer was zoomed in or something. I don't know what was going on, but
yeah, I don't know. But I'm in for that though. If that's cool, I think that's awesome. But I know one of the big things was the Persona DLC for Smash, but I never played Persona. So.
I got excited just because I know how excited the Smash community and the anime community is going to be now.
Well, it was cool just in the sense that the fact that the like whenever these DLC characters come out, the fact that the first one is a Persona character, I guess it's exciting in the sense that there are no rules now. Mm-hmm. Like, oh man, anybody could be in this game. Like, so that's kind of cool, whatever. But
because they still haven't announced everyone, right?
No, so Joker from Persona is the first of 5 that are planned, in addition to the Piranha Plant. That will be a later thing. But the craziest thing, that Persona announcement was huge for 2 reasons. One, open up the door. Persona was on PlayStation only. But then, two, the kind of soft rumor that by announces like, okay, so Persona 5's coming to Smash Brothers. That means Nintendo and Atlus are talking together. That means Persona 5's gonna have to come to Switch eventually.
And that's I'm more excited about that prospect than anything because I played a couple hours of that game and I like it, but I never had the time. I will play the shit out of it on Switch. Yeah, I hope that happens.
It ran on PS3, so they should be able to port it. They did portable versions of P3 and P4, so like it seems likely. But yeah, that is like, again, I just beat Persona 5, so I am ecstatic about that.
Yeah.
I got confused. I thought that we did something awesome because I kept seeing Joker update. I'm like, what? What?
Oh yeah, the Joker update.
Yeah. Now it's like gone to the world where like I think that's about us.
They kind of stole our bit.
That's right. Jeff Keighley.
It's embarrassing, but I was like, dude, there's a Joker update in the what? Oh, I don't know what Joker is.
Yeah, people kept sending me Joker in Smash, and I was like, oh my god! And I'm hoping for like, that fucking Joker. And I have to say, I'm probably the only one on earth that was disappointed when I found out it was the Persona Joker. Like,
no.
I know that's appropriate.
Me too. Yeah. I thought it was the same thing.
I really was like, fucking Jared Leto Joker doing the voice to Link. Oh,
hey, Link.
In our little world is the only way that could be a disappointment. Everyone on Earth
stupid
was
fucker.
blown away.
I'm gonna fuck you up, Link. Yeah. I'm gonna fucking kill you, Dr. Mario.
Oh,
that's his final smash. His face just grows.
Yeah, he just does the look.
Can he have like a minor attack where he tattoos on your face? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, damaged.
put a damage
on
across
Mario's
your forehead?
face.
Yeah.
And he sends used condoms your way. Just
Sorry, Yoshi.
Oh, he
you
sends a
got-
used condom to
Flings it.
Dead
Mario.
pigs.
Yeah, his assist trophy is like Harley in a bikini, and everybody else gets all squeamish, like, oh, I kind of like it. I don't know if that's okay. And
Yeah.
then they all.
Because they're Nintendo characters. They're like, are we allowed to like this?
Yeah.
I think Nintendo should pick this up.
Yeah, and then have the every Persona character, every Smash Brothers character gets a stage, so the Joker's character should be Hot Topic. That way you're all set.
Yeah.
Oh.
That'd be great.
And then have Joker from Persona 2. So you got both
Yeah,
Jokers.
alternate
and
costume.
then get what's his name? Miller. I'm a joke. I'm a midnight toker.
Oh yeah.
Steve Miller.
Steve Miller band.
Band.
Get
Fred
Steve Miller
Miller
in there,
is
and he
his
does that
cousin.
song in the background.
Fred Miller.
Fuck
band.
yeah! Then you have the ultimate game for white people.
Oh.
Okay.
I mean, that's right. Isn't
No,
that song?
Steve
I hear
Miller-
that song and I'm
Steve
just
Miller
like,
has a
I like.
very
Hey,
diverse-
Any ethnicity.
Yeah.
No, what?
Wait.
Steve Miller.
Close
and
up
the
on
ethnicity
me.
like
Close
that.
up.
Yeah. Wait. Go to Derek.
I love Steve Miller band.
Oh,
okay.
Well,
Time keeps on slipping into the future.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Psychedelic.
Now, one
So
second.
psychedelic.
Rocco, is Derek allowed to like that band?
What?
Yeah, because I
I
heard
don't
what you
get a
just
say
said.
in that. That's
You set the rules. Well, we set
I don't
the
make
rules.
There was one more announcement at the Game Awards.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't see a ton of people talk about this. There's a game coming out where you play as like chimpanzees or apes throughout
yeah.
evolution, like every few million of
That
years.
sounds rad.
Yeah, I think you would dig
Yeah.
it. Like it was just like this. I forget what it was called. I'm sure someone in the chat would know. But you're just again. I said this live as I was watching it, but really, it's like Monkey Dark Souls.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like, and I'm
Yeah.
in. I'm in.
Monkey
And it's
Souls.
like this
Monkey Souls.
evolution. It's
Yeah.
like this.
It's
You know,
so
life
cool.
is kind of like Monkey Dark Souls
Yeah.
when you think about it.
Ancestors. That's what it
Ancestors.
is.
Is that really what's going-
Thank you,
Yeah.
Lambert.
Yeah.
We had to fight to.
That
to
sounds
evolve.
sick. I like it. It looks great.
It looked very early, but
Yeah.
it looked like it had a lot of potential.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monkey Souls.
Was it Cory Balrog? who was
No.
presenting
I think
Who
it was.
that?
I think it was someone who was worked
Cory
on Fallout
Balrog.
4
I love his name too.
and then founded his own team.
Okay,
so it's
right.
people, like, there's so many like teams at
Wait.
Ubisoft who splintered off.
Yeah.
Garrett, do you know that it's Barlog?
No.
Or do
he
you?
said Corey Balrog.
I know you
Balrog.
said that, but do you know?
I love Street Fighter.
Do you
man.
know that's what you did?
Yeah,
Versus
yeah.
Okay, I didn't know.
He won for
Nasty
and,
uppercut.
And
Yeah, God of War won Game of the Year.
Justified. God of War won a lot of stuff, and I thought that was rad.
Yeah, you know, I was talking about this
Is
in,
God of War everybody's game of the year?
I still need to play
No.
it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, you know,
think so.
I wouldn't pick it maybe as my number one game of the year,
Red Dead.
but it was a fantastic game, and I was talking about this in the car the other day. That game, I think it's super cool that it's winning. I say let it win the awards, even though it's not my favorite. Maybe it took something. It kind of did an impossible task. It took a series that was already established, already had its own set of rules, gameplay, characters. It was kind of this immature thing, and I mean that endearingly. I love the God of War games all leading up to this, but it had all this stuff and then changed all of it and made it a little more mature. It totally changed the gameplay, the story, all this stuff changed, and it kind of shouldn't have worked. Like, so many people could have fucked that up, and they didn't. So I think it's cool. Hey, they deserve awards. I think that's totally cool. I think I like Spider-Man more personally as an
really?
overall game. Yeah,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is probably. I have not played enough Red Dead to make that call on that, but as of now, Spider-Man is still my favorite this year.
If I am just going by the game that I played the most, like the game that captured my attention, it would have to be Red Dead.
Yeah.
I played Spider-Man, I played God of War, but
Yeah.
after 2 or 3 weeks of those games, I put them down.
Yeah.
Red Dead I've been playing pretty consistently, so that's my Gotti for 2018.
I mean, my second would be God of War. So I mean, PlayStation killed it this year.
Yeah.
But
my second would probably be God of War 2, honestly.
Yeah, but the Return of the fucking Jedi here is the end of the year. The Switch has been killing it.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, you were. you were
Yeah.
gonna say.
So like with me, this was the year I beat Persona 5, which is now
Yeah.
one of my favorite games I've played ever. So that's like my game of the year, even though it came out last year. I'm just now getting to Spider-Man and God of War.
Yeah.
But in terms of indie games, The Messenger, which I talked about long ago, which actually won best like indie debut at the Game Awards.
Oh, yeah.
That was that 8-bit, 16-bit game.
Cool.
And there's another game called Dusk, which is like
Yeah.
it's a first-person shooter, but it looks like it was made in the 90s. Both those two are like indie PC games that are really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, Persona 5. But I'll beat God of War and Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And figure it out.
The only reason I wouldn't have picked God of War is just I thought it was a fantastic game, and they really, really did a great job. it achieves this level and stays there, and it doesn't after it kind of establishes like, wow, they did this. I didn't feel like it took any further risk. So when I beat it, I was like, okay, that was cool.
Talking about God of War.
Yeah. Whereas Spider-Man, man, in that game's final acts, oh my god, it just takes all this emotional risk, and it really like it made me feel stuff. It was just like, wow, like there's things I could say are maybe a little repetitive or whatever. It wasn't perfect, but Spider-Man just really it made me feel like I was Spider-Man. Okay, that's the sappy thing to say, but the story was really, really good in it and believable and like raw and real. I really like that. So I don't know. That was what I like, but they're close to each other.
I
like
always
them both.
have this problem in a video game. This happened to me with Fallout, New Vegas. It happened to me with God of War. I hit a point where it's maybe a third of the way into the game or halfway into the game.
Yeah.
Where the second half of the story unfolds before you.
Yeah.
You're going through this moment by moment. This is so cool. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Ah, guys.
Yeah.
Whoa, new powers. And then you come to a point where it's like, now we're going to show you the grand story. And they kind of lay out what your real quest is going to be.
Yeah.
And they give you a fat laundry list of things to do. And you kind of see like, oh, I got a lot of shit to do. In New Vegas, it was like, there's all these people running these gangs, and you can pick which one you want to go and take them down and take over the whole land. And I was like, yeah, I could do that. And in God of War, they kind of opened up like, you're going to go to this other dimension, and you know, you're going to travel to these different lands and slay all these legendary creatures. I was like, well, am I? You know, I hit that point.
But that's funny. I had that thought kind of at that point, but it didn't really. I think there's a lot of maybe optional stuff you can do, but I just followed the path, and it never like got more complicated.
And that's the second half of my comment here. It's not that those tasks are too hard. It's just mentally overwhelming. And I always, you know, I'm enjoying the game, but I think, okay, like, cool, I have a lot to do here. I'm going to put this down and I'll come back to this. And I never come back.
Yeah.
And I always pick up another game.
Yeah.
And actually Red Dead, I've been playing it and I haven't hit that level yet. I feel like I want to do more in Red Dead and they're holding me back.
Yeah.
So I'm just progressing through it. They kind of put the carrot, you know, they dangle it in front of me. And if the carrot's pulled away and I just see the landscape, it's like, I'm a little bit scared to go forward now.
Yeah.
They pace it well.
Yeah.
I just got to a place where it seems whenever I get to a new chapter, and the chapters are paced pretty well, that it's like, oh shit, the story just unfolded and got super. I'm way more sucked in now.
Totally.
On every new chapter.
When it comes to Red Dead, like I said, I played it a ton the week it came out and never again. Like I've played the new Smash a ton because it's on Switch. I brought it here, but I've been here a lot and or out somewhere, and so the Switch is great. But Red Dead, I haven't had any time to sit at home and play. However, I am on Christmas break this year.
Oh yeah,
that is going to be my full-time job.
Smash?
No, Red Dead.
Oh, Red Dead.
Red Dead. I'm playing fucking till from dawn to dusk.
Till the cows come home.
Playing that shit. So I'm, at the end of the year, I'll give you my final.
I'm still fucking around. I'm still in chapter 2.
Oh wow.
Still in chapter 2. I'm trying to get to chapter 3,
I'm
y'all,
in chapter
but
2 as well.
I'm doing everything too, but I hunt a lot of animals and steal a lot of shit. Yeah. I don't even feel like I'm, not doing the missions, but apparently, how long has this game been out?
October 23rd, something like that, late October.
Yeah. So about 2 months. I'm doing about a chapter a month, basically.
You're getting a lot out of it, though. I mean, you're actually going out and just exploring and having fun, utilizing all the different systems.
Yeah.
A lot of people just went and did like main story, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm kind of halfway between you and that, like where I'm trying to focus on main story.
It's funny because when I played it for Friend Dimension, I don't know if this episode came out yet.
Mad Dog, Derek?
Oh, you're talking about the Red Dead episode?
Yeah.
Actually, on our Patreon, it's out now.
Oh, okay.
Right
well,
now.
when I played it for Friend Dimension, I brought in my own load, and I noticed immediately you guys were like, whoa, you've customized your character a lot.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, I really did. Like, I fucked with his hair. Like, I styled his whole head.
Same here.
And made a whole, like, all black. Everything.
You know what?
I basically made him look like every other character in every other video game. He doesn't look like a cowboy. He looks like evil Nathan Drake.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how, because I went to the place trying to get, like, a black jacket. I'm like, I want a black jacket, too. Oh, I can't. I don't know how to do it. I can't figure it out.
What do you mean? Did you buy a jacket?
Yeah, but, like, black wasn't an option. It didn't look.
Some jackets don't come in every color.
Your guy looked way cooler than my guy.
Thank you. I spent a lot of time working on him. I just got purple fingerless gloves as my new addition. I spent so much money on clothes. I do this in Grand Theft Auto too. I'm really into like stylizing my characters.
That's some of the funnest part of those Rockstar games is just how good their customizable, avatar options
Yeah, and I
are.
love in the cutscene, it's like what you
Yes.
chose. I hate when you customize a character in the game and then the cutscene it goes back to the default.
Yeah.
That doesn't really happen, thankfully, anymore. Back in the day, youngins.
Remasters, it does.
I feel like Saints Row 3 was like the Saints Row games were like the first ones that were really like, oh, you can make your character as stupid as possible, and then the cutscenes
They'll be
kept that
stupid.
in, and then from that point on, it was like every game followed suit.
Yeah.